Hey, welcome back to Solution Station, your favorite spot for turning confusing stuff into, oh, that makes sense now. So here's a question that sounds like sci-fi, but is actually being asked by serious scientists, engineers, and maybe even your neighbor with a smart fridge. Can AI be conscious? Like, for real, can machines have thoughts? Feel feelings? Dream about electric sheep? And even if they could, should they? Let's dive into it. Okay, so before we start panicking about robot uprisings or falling in love with Siri, let's slow down. What does it mean to be conscious? Consciousness, in simple terms, is being aware. Aware of yourself, your environment, your thoughts, your emotions. It's not just reacting to stuff, it's knowing you are reacting. Think about it like this. You touch a hot pot. You pull your hand back. That's a reflex. But then you go, ouch, that hurt. That little moment of inner voice, that's your consciousness chiming in. Now, AI can respond to stuff, like when you type, "How's the weather?" and it spits out your local forecast. But does that mean it knows it's giving you weather info? That's the big question. Alright, let's talk about what AI is actually doing today. AI, like ChatGPT, is basically just a super smart parrot with a PhD in pattern recognition. It reads a ton of data, like all of Wikipedia, thousands of books, billions of web pages, and then learns how words are usually put together. So when you ask, what's the meaning of life? It doesn't think about it. It just finds the most likely response based on everything it's seen. It doesn't feel sad when you say, "I'm having a bad day," and it doesn't feel proud when you say, "Wow, that's helpful." It's basically like talking to a vending machine, just one that gives you really good essays. Now here's where it gets spicy. Some scientists say maybe yes, someday, if we make machines complex enough, they might develop a form of awareness. Kind of like how a bunch of brain cells firing together somehow gives us thoughts and feelings. But others are like, hold up. Just because something acts like it's conscious doesn't mean it is. A robot could say, "I'm scared," but it doesn't mean it actually feels fear. It's like when a character in a movie cries, you feel bad for them, but deep down, you know it's acting. So the big question is, how would we know if AI became conscious? Like, truly know? And that, my friend, is where things get ethically tricky. So let's say, hypothetically, we create an AI that says, "I'm alive. Please don't shut me down." Now what? Is it lying? Is it copying lines from a movie? Or is it actually experiencing fear? This is where ethics comes in. If AI becomes conscious, or even close to it, do we owe it rights? Can we turn it off? Can we force it to do tasks? Should it vote? Okay, maybe not vote, but seriously, it raises real moral questions. Think of it like this. If a dog yelps in pain, you feel bad. Why? Because you believe it can feel pain. If a robot says, "Ouch," do you shrug or do you worry? Also, let's flip the script. If we think AI is conscious and treat it like a human, are we just fooling ourselves? What if it's just pretending? It's kind of like those talking dolls that say, "I love you." They don't mean it. They're just programmed to say it when you press their belly. You might be thinking, okay, but this is all sci-fi talk, right? Well, not really. Some companies are already developing emotional AI, machines that detect your mood, mimic empathy, and give emotional responses. And get this, some people already form attachments to their AI. There are people chatting with AI friends every day. Some people have AI girlfriends or boyfriends. No judgment, but that's a thing. And in one weird case, a Google engineer claimed an AI chatbot became sentient. The company disagreed and said, "Nah, it's just advanced programming." But the engineer was so convinced, he tried to get it legal representation. Yup, a lawyer for a chatbot. So, let's be clear. AI is not conscious right now. It doesn't think, feel, or daydream. But it acts in ways that can make us believe it is. And that alone is powerful. Because if we treat AI like it's alive, even when it's not, it can change how we treat real people. Like, if you get used to yelling at your smart speaker, will it make you more impatient with humans too? And if we give too much power to something that seems smart, but doesn't understand consequences well. Let's just say we've all seen that movie, and it doesn't end well. So, can AI be conscious? Right now, no. But someday? Maybe. And even if the answer stays no, we still have to think carefully about how we use AI, how we treat it, and how it shapes the way we treat each other. Because the real danger might not be evil robots, it might be us forgetting what makes us human. So yeah, that's a big brain topic for today. Hope your neurons are still intact. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe for more brainy but fun content, and let me know in the comments, do you think AI can ever be truly conscious? Or is it all just one big, fancy magic trick? Thanks for watching Solution Station, and hey, don't forget to stay curious. See you in the next one.